Former First Minister Alex Salmond, a key figure in Scottish politics and the founder of the Alba Party, passed away suddenly in North Macedonia at the age of 69. Salmond had been attending a cultural diplomacy forum in the city of Ohrid when he collapsed during lunch. According to eyewitnesses, the incident occurred after he attempted to assist his colleague, Tasmina Ahmed Sheikh, who was struggling to open a ketchup bottle. Mark Donfried, the director of the Academy for Cultural Diplomacy, recounted the events, explaining that Mr. Salmond fell back in his chair without warning, prompting immediate shock among the attendees. Despite attempts by paramedics to resuscitate him for 30 minutes, Salmond was pronounced dead at the scene. A post-mortem examination later revealed that he had suffered a massive heart attack. Earlier that day, Mr. Salmond had complained of pain in his right leg, a symptom that can sometimes signal cardiovascular issues. The news of his sudden passing sent waves of grief through Scotland and beyond. Tributes from political figures, former colleagues, and the public poured in, with many reflecting on Salmond's long and influential career in public service. John Swinney, Scotland's current First Minister, led tributes, describing Salmond as a leader who inspired a generation to believe in the cause of Scottish independence. Salmond's passing also reopened discussions about the toll that his later years had taken on his health. Friends and allies, including Conservative MP David Davis, pointed to the legal battles Salmond had fought in recent years, particularly those surrounding allegations of sexual harassment. Davis suggested that these battles, which had cast a shadow over the final years of Salmond's life, might have contributed to his declining health. He noted that the intense scrutiny and the Scottish government's handling of the case likely left Salmond mentally and emotionally drained. Alex Salmond had long been a towering figure in Scottish politics, serving as First Minister from 2007 to 2014. During his time in office, he became the face of the Scottish independence movement, leading the Scottish National Party, SNP, to significant electoral victories. His greatest achievement was securing the 2014 independence referendum, a historic vote that, although unsuccessful, cemented Salmond's legacy as a champion of self-determination for Scotland. However, in the years following the referendum, Salmond's political career became mired in controversy. He faced accusations of sexual misconduct, which he vehemently denied. In 2020, Salmond was acquitted of all charges in a high-profile trial. Nevertheless, the fallout from the case damaged his relationship with his former protégé and successor, Nicola Sturgeon, and with the SNP. Following his acquittal, Salmond launched the Alba Party, hoping to continue his campaign for independence outside the SNP's fold. In addition to his legal battles, Salmond filed a petition at the Court of Session in 2023, accusing Scottish government officials of malfeasance in their handling of the sexual harassment investigation against him. He argued that the investigation had been deeply flawed and tainted by bias, and he sought £3 million in damages for loss of earnings and reputational harm. Many of Salmond's supporters believed that the case was part of a political vendetta aimed at undermining his legacy and influence. With his sudden death, attention has turned to whether his family will continue with the court case. Kenny McCaskill, a close ally of Salmond and a former SNP MP, said that the decision ultimately lies with the family, but he expressed hope that they would pursue the case. McCaskill believes that exposing the truth behind the government's handling of the investigation is crucial for ensuring that Salmond's legacy is not tarnished by the controversy. In the days following Salmond's death, tributes continued to pour in. Sir Lindsay Hoyle, the Speaker of the House of Commons, praised Salmond's tireless commitment to the people of Scotland and his role in advancing the independence movement. He described Salmond's legacy as deep and lasting, noting that his contributions to Scottish public life spanned more than 3 decades. Many of Salmond's political allies and adversaries alike reflected on his determination, wit, and resilience in the face of adversity. Notably, Salmond's political career extended beyond Scotland. He gained international recognition for his staunch support of Scottish independence and his efforts to promote cultural diplomacy. His role as a host on Russia Today, RT, a state-funded Russian television network, also drew attention, particularly in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. While critics accused Salmond of being a mouthpiece for Russian propaganda, he maintained that he had full editorial control over his show and used the platform to discuss issues related to Scottish politics and global affairs. Margarita Simonyan, the head of RT, paid tribute to Salmond after his death, calling him infinitely brave and likening him to a Russian patriot for his unwavering commitment to independence. Her comments sparked debate, as many questioned Salmond's association with RT, especially given the channel's ties to the Kremlin and its role in promoting Russian government narratives. However, Salmond always stood by his decision to work with RT, insisting that he had used the platform to advocate for Scottish independence on a global stage. As Scotland mourns the loss of one of its most prominent political figures, the focus now shifts to Salmond's family and how they will navigate the next steps in his legacy. A book of condolence has been opened at the Scottish Parliament, allowing members of the public to pay their respects. John Swinney also lodged a formal motion of condolence in Holyrood, marking Salmond's passing as a moment of great sadness for the country. Alex Salmond's sudden death leaves many unanswered questions about the future of the independence movement and the legal battles that he was fighting at the time of his passing. Nevertheless, his influence on Scottish politics is undeniable, and his contributions will be remembered as a crucial chapter in Scotland's ongoing journey towards self-determination. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.